Good girl, Donna. Right, so now I want to talk to you about this little bit on the back. So this, I find, can be one of the most hairiest and the thickest parts of their coat. They get it everywhere, but this always just seems to be a little bit thicker and a little bit harder for you to strip through too. Okay, so what we're going to do is, with my Terrier brush, I'm going to back brush it out into a bit like a semi fan. Brush it all the way up so it's lifting all that coat. I'm going to bring the tail part down so you can actually see it's almost like a fan. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some chalk. Stay still, Donna. I'm going to put some chalk. Let's move you around. Nice, good girl. Into the coat like we were doing before. And what I'm going to do is, with my hand, I'm going to pop it up underneath, onto a bottom and underneath a tail. I'm going to hold that tail tight, and that's going to give me the lever to keep her nice and still and stop her, hopefully stop her from sitting down. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, with the tip of my knife and my thumb, I'm going to go into a coat. I'm going to start at the top of the tail where I'm holding her, anchoring her, and I'm just going to pull a few strands out at a time. Now this is going to be one of the most delicate and sensitive areas, same as underneath the, around the bum and underneath the groin, but also underneath her neck and her chest. So we're going to have to do this really carefully and take your time doing it. You don't want them to be freaked out because it's hurting. So what I'm doing is I'm just going across and working from one side to the other. Just taking a few strands. My finger and my thumb are holding the skin tight so that it's not pulling her. Good girl. I'm just going to take that off the top of the tail. I'm not going all the way down the tail just yet, just taking some off the top of that tail. Okay, so then you have it looking a bit like that. So you can see where your tail is, see where it's starting, and you can see that this is what needs to come out now. So this we can blend into the top of the tail. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold her here again. I'm just going to take the last little bits off that tip of that tail. Good girl. Like so. Again, I'm using my finger and thumb, my thumb and my tip of my knife. Even when I'm doing that, I'm only guiding. I'm not pinching it out. I'm guiding that so that it stays in the path of the knife, so it can come off easily. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on. Let's do this side. This side here. I'll put my arm underneath her, so it's underneath her groin. I'm going to hold her tail here, like so. And then with my chalk, Donna, stay still. I'm going to chalk her up. Remove that chalk in case she kicks it. Lift the coat. And then I'm going to just pull little bits of that hair. I'm moving it out to the side slightly, but not too much. Okay, I'm going to just pull the little bits of those hairs. If you do it from the top and work your way down like you were doing on the other, you're going to be there forever doing it. If you're just doing it like this with your tip of your knife on your thumb, it's just going to help bring out that loose hair, and it is super loose. If you can't hold the tail, or the tail's not long enough, you can just hold the skin and do what we were doing earlier. But doing that, you need to make sure that you're releasing that skin every now and again, brushing checking that it's actually, you're not taking too much out in one area. Because you stretch your skin, it's going to be out of place, so you need to put it back into its natural position to make sure that you are looking at what you're doing is correct, that you're taking out in the right areas. So again, just pull that to the side, and we're just taking a few strands at a time. We're lifting that coat, taking a few out at a time. Can you see that? And already that's made a real dent in that area there. It's cleared one side. She leans into me as well, so that's not a problem. If you're managing that, that's okay, you can do that too. It's all about making sure that they're feeling comfortable and secure and safe. So again, I'm going to release her hair, brush it back down, let it go and sit into its natural position. And there you can see, come here sweetheart, you can see what's still left to come, and we have just literally cleared that area there. Okay, so I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to chalk it, move the chalk out of the way. I'm going to lift it, and this might help. You just hold on to the scuff and just gently, as we were doing before, taking a few strands out at a time with the tip of your knife and your thumb. Your thumb is not pinching that, it's still guiding that hair up into the path of the knife. That's all your thumb is doing. Like so. Stand. Dana, stand. That's a good girl.